Hello Smurf Gang and welcome back to another episode. We're back and well, as you can see, if you follow me on, well, any social media, you know that this is an engine. Not just any engine, a VQ35DE, and what I'm going to do with it is, well, boost it, and I'm taking suggestions from you, but in the meantime, we got to get this thing apart, see what's good, see what we can salvage, see what we can maybe put towards a new engine. So, without further ado, welcome to the show, let's get after it. Well, first things first, we gotta actually take off the intake and throttle body, so I guess I'll start there. So for that, we're gonna need one of these, an Allen wrench. I believe that's a 3/16, but don't quote me on that. So with this 3/16, we're gonna go ahead and just take off this throttle body, see if this is even usable. Oh boy, this is gonna be a tight one. Not sure I'll be able to even do it with this tool, but not a good sound. Ugh.
You see me chuckling, huh?
Not my favorite sound in the world, but hey, we'll take it. It's broken loose. So, when buying a used engine, usually you want to make sure you have everything with it, or as much as you can with it. So this is a mostly complete engine, but we are missing a few bolts. There's supposed to be 4 of these. We've only got 2. That's okay, it makes removal easy. Probably should have done this beforehand, but should have grabbed a cart. Should have put all these on. So whether it's good or not, we gotta remove them, and they gotta go somewhere, so right there for now. It's probably not the exact right sizes. I imagine these are metric, but I'm new at this. Give me a break, please. If you guys have any suggestions, please go ahead and leave them in the comments below, as a noob takes apart an engine for the first time. Shoot, I had to get help just to get this thing on a hoist. Never done that before neither. So, like you, I'm learning. And that is a throttle body. Looks usable, I guess. I'll have to test it and find out, though. Alright, so next is probably going to be, well, the rest of the upper plenum. Bunch of 10 millimeters. So, for the upper plenum, there is a lot of 10 mils, so excuse me while I do this real quick. I'm gonna need an impact for this, Jesus. That actually wasn't connected to nothing. Oops, I guess I'll just leave it in. Man, these are on there tight. That's not. There was another one of those, wasn't there? Yeah, right here. Alright, so just a few we're going to have to do by hand. That's no problem. We got this. We're capable human beings. You know what I should have done first? Is drained it. Rule number 1, drain your engine first. Every single one of these are aluminum, and I hope I'm not stripping anything or breaking anything, because that's really going to suck. That's a lot of money I don't have. Especially because we're still on our way to our first 1,000 subscribers, so if you want to be one of them, please feel free to hit that button. I really appreciate it, if you don't mind. These bad boys out, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Wonder who's having fun outside. It's not me. I'm in here. I should have brought bags. So many vacuum lines. Let's undo those next. Alright, so we got a couple of vacuum lines we gotta take off. There's one here, and then it's kind of, well, that one should be fine. But we definitely have one here, so we're gonna take that off. And then the real task of getting the hose off. There we go. Easy does it. Oh! That's a lot easier than I thought. Thanks for the hold down screws. That would have been tough. This thing is surprisingly light though, and I forgot a vacuum line again. One moment. Oh, for the love of Pete. One more time.
A few moments later.
I will say this vacuum line, it's got a tight grip. There we go. Well, I've seen worse. Definitely seen worse. It's actually probably in quite good condition, if I'm being honest. However, the inside, could use a good cleaning. Fine. It's fine. I can do that. Let's go ahead and get the upper intake or lower intake off. Whatever, the bottom half of the plenum. Jeez. You know what I mean. Alright, that's not coming out. That one is. So many 10 millimeters. Again, if you have suggestions on how to do this better, or maybe what I should do to this engine, please let me know. I'm all ears. I wonder if it'll just come off now. Let's get something a little more, something I can pry on. I got a big one. Hopefully I won't need a bigger one. Don't take that the wrong way. All right, you got me. Maybe I'm being a little too hasty. Let's take this off. Also 10 millimeters. Alright, now let's get the spinny bit. Yeah, these are definitely holding it in. I should have known better. I should definitely drain the oil. I've said that already. I know, but I still haven't drained it. Go ahead and get this plenum off and then drain it before I get too ahead of myself. It actually doesn't look half bad. I mean, it's full of gunk and whatnot, but it's supposed to be in it. But if I'm wrong, please let me know. I'm more than happy to be wrong. Got it. All aluminum, lower plenum. Axed. Bunch of gunk and stuff. Gotta get that out too. But first, we're gonna drain the oil. Alright. Let's go ahead and just empty this right quick. There's other fluid in this already, and I should probably remove this because it's just going to be in the way, but that's just because I was using it to hold the engine when I was hoisting it, but now we have an opportunity to let the oil out. I like that idea. There shouldn't be much in it, but we're going to take out what's left. I want to say it's a 14 millimeter. Ah, look at that. I was right. 14 mils. And a 3/8. Of course, it's a 3/8 drive. I didn't bring it. But I do have a 1/2 inch. 14? 14. I guess check the condition. See what we've got here. It might be challenging one-handed. Okay, will be challenging one-handed. Hey. All right, tripod, come back. All right, after all that running around, let me just or not. There we go. That was on there tight. All right. Sounds good. Let's get any oil out. Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Let's get a sample. I'd say it doesn't look bad. I've got the claw. It has never failed me. Man, this is actually like, this is good oil. Or it was. Oops. That was an accident. At least the gasket came with it. So, as you can see, the oil came out looking really good. So I have high hopes for this engine that it's not ruined. So, there's either going to be a lot of salvageable parts or, well, or not. Let's see what else we can do. All right, so next up we're going to take off the spark plugs, the injectors, and, well, what's left of my coil packs. I'll test those later. the handy dandy zippy. Shout out to Harbor Freight for the tools, man. 4, 5, and 6. 3 coil packs. Out and ready to go. I suppose next I'll take off the spark plugs, inspect those, see if they're any good. All right, 6 spark plugs coming out. Imagine that, no spark plugs. That makes my job so much easier. Let's get out these injectors. This harness might not be so good. Throw that in the garbage. There's one here for the injector. That's a 12 mil. I lied. Haven't lost a 10 mil yet. Would you believe my luck? Oh boy. Oh, come on. Don't be stripped, please. One down. 2. Question of the day. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Come on, baby. There we go. This one's got oil on it. That's not a good sign. I don't know if you can tell, but that looks like oil to me. Came out of this one, right here. Not sure if that's cylinder 6, but it's a cylinder. Truthfully, I have no idea of the firing order, so I'm just kind of going with it. I guess next up is the valve covers. Let's see if we can get those off with no problem. It looks like it should be self-explanatory. It's missing some of the bolts anyway. And they're 10 mils. Wow, that old fuel smell is gonna get me high. Goodness gracious. Whew, that fuel, man, is killing me. That's tough. Ventilate the area if you're gonna be working in an area with fuel. And don't light a match. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, this thing has to go. I don't know if you can hear that. But there is air coming out of here. Out of right there. I don't know if that's normal or not, but that's the number 1 cylinder area, so it's probably at top dead center. I hope that's the case. Otherwise, why is my engine doing that? I forgot one or some. I should have wore gloves. This is probably not good for my skin. And you know what they say, black don't crack. I mean, you guys tell me, what do you think? What does this look like? Does this look good to you? Tell me, is my engine okay? Is it okay? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? But seriously, guys, tell me, is this an okay engine or no? Because I'm seriously nervous about it. So before I do the exhaust, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the intake part off and see what we got there, because there's a lot of carbon in there. Probably from the PCV and all that good stuff, but I hope I'm not stripping anything. This engine should go back just fine. All right. Let's add some speed to this party. I know. I need better tools. Ugh. Is it true what they say about mechanics being only as good as their tools? Because for me, I think it's accurate. Alright, aside from leaves, we have an intake. Completely removed. Looking nasty. So guys, I've come up with everything I need to actually take this apart. However, there is one little problem. I'm missing a part. Well, not a part, more like a tool. And me being the noob tech that I am, don't have it. So I'm gonna need help. How do I get off that? So if you want to see more of this content, please hit that like button. That's the only way I know you want to see more of it. Otherwise, I'm just going to do it off camera and struggle at it. But if you have any comments about how I can do better at this, please, by all means, let me know. I need to know this because I'm a noob and I don't have the right tools to get that off. So, if you know how to get one of these off, let me know in the comments. I'll be reading every single one of them. I'm outie. Peace.